Hi, my name is Mackenzie and I'm with BQueen Collection. I wanted to have our first video be more of like an introduction where I tell you about me and my family, about our business and our products. So let's get to it. My husband Brian is the other half of BQueen. He is mainly in charge of making most of the hooks. And then Brian works a full-time job and then also goes to school because he's going to become a firefighter. It's just us two. We're a very small business and we work out of our garage and our office is downstairs and there's toddler toys everywhere. So me and Brian, and then we have a 2-year-old son, Henrik. We also have a baby on the way, and he or she, we don't know, is coming in May. So I'll be getting bigger, and that is normal. So any replies on Instagram, any replies to emails, any of that kind of stuff is all me. Just know that you're talking to Miss Prego over here and not the logical one. First thing, how did BQueen start? It was 2 years ago in October, and I was also really pregnant, and Brian bought a lathe to start turning tobacco pipes. Basically, he came in with one from the garage, and I was like, oh, you should make crochet hooks, and you should try to sell these, and he was like, no, I'm not good enough, and so I made him a bet that if we could sell 3 within like a month, then we had to start a business, and that is how BQueen started, which was on a bet. From there, BQueen kind of quickly evolved. I've always wanted to be a small business owner. Everyone in my family pretty much has their own business. That's kind of how it started. Our logo, the letter B, and also a queen chess piece. My nickname growing up and still today for my family is BQueen. We don't know why, we can't remember why. But everyone in my family calls me BQueen, or just Boo, but Boo, that doesn't matter. And so that also with, I grew up playing chess with my family, and we love chess, and the queen chess piece, a lot would argue that that's the most powerful chess piece. My sister, super talented graphic designer, kind of combined the two things and came up with that logo. So BQueen is just that, and then a collection because that sounds good. So moving right into our crochet hooks, these are made of exotic and domestic woods. We choose woods that are naturally beautiful. BQueen Collection does not use any dyes or stains. We now offer thumb rests on our hooks. Our hook tip is a combination of an inline hook and a tapered hook. So if you're not familiar with those, you can go right into handy dandy Google and check the difference out. They're very similar in design to the clover hooks. Page my nose. Our hooks are ergonomic, which means they are designed to fit your hand in the most comfortable way possible. So very popular hooks, Susan Bates and the Boy, and even clover hooks are very thin, and that sort of shape is not natural for a hand to hold. If you've ever crocheted for a long time and your hand starts to cramp or your fingers start to feel stiff, that is because of your hook normally. And so getting a fatter hook in your hand is going to alleviate those, or at least reduce that strain. Here's an exercise. If you take your hand and you just hold it relaxed, it's going to be like slightly open, right? Ideally, you want your hook to sit comfortably in that position without you having to strain a lot to hold that hook. If you have to pinch the hook, that already is increasing the tension. All you're doing is just holding your hook, and now imagine twisting it and going through all the motions of crocheting. That's a lot of strain for your hand. Can't talk and breathe at the same time when I'm pregnant. I am super obsessed with wood grain. We offer a variety of different woods, Some have more visible grain than others, like for instance Goncalo. Purple heart, red heart, yellow heart, all those woods are naturally colored, which is just amazing. And then we have other woods like holly, which is almost completely white. It looks a lot like ivory, but it's not. I love wood, and I think it's so unique, and every piece is different. Every piece shows different character, different lines, and no two crochet hooks are going to be the same because of that, because no piece of wood is exactly the same. Basically, I tell Brian what he's going to make. He goes into the garage. He has a lathe and a bandsaw. He has all these tools. He turns it on his lathe and then hands it to me, and I do the hook tip because I know how it needs to work. So he's never done a stitch in his life. I hand it back to him, and then he finishes it, buffs it, makes it all shiny and pretty, and then I of course package it and send it to you. It really is like a relay race, and we have to work together for every single hook order that comes in. Any questions about our hooks, leave a comment below or email me at bqueencollection@gmail.com. So our next big product that BQueen Collection offers is our die boxes. And a lot of people ask, what the heck is a die box? Well, basically think of it as like a kit where you get everything you need in your box to dye a 100-gram hank of yarn naturally every month. It's a subscription-based product. So every month you get a different color of dye, natural dye. In the box you get your mixing utensils, your instructions, the yarn that has been prepared to dye. I need to slow down. So the yarn has to be prepared to dye. It has to be what's called mordanted. And that means it's actually already cooked in a metallic salt to basically make the dye stick to the yarn. You didn't have that step. As soon as you go to wash your yarn that you've naturally dyed, the dye will most likely just eventually run off and it won't be color fast. Do cook your yarn. I have a huge 100-quart stock pot. That helps the dye become color fast and light fast for the yarn that you get in your box. So your yarn in your box already has that done. That's kind of a big process on my end that I do for you. The only thing that you have to have is a stock pot or saucepan. I don't really know what a saucepan is. You need a pot on your stove that can fit yarn and water. It has to be able to move around freely in the liquid, so you don't want it to stick. So like, don't use like a skillet. Know what that is? Don't use that. The main thing is that whatever pot you use, you can no longer use for food. Do what you will with that statement. But when you subscribe, you can choose your subscription length. You can do 1 month, 3 months, 6 or 9. And then you get to also choose your yarn weight. If you want it to be a surprise every month and have different weight every month, go with it. If you want it to be always bulky or always worsted or always fingering or lace or sport or DK, we have all those options. The dye box is truly customizable. It's always a surprise. You never know what dye extract you're going to get. It's fun because what color you first see when you mix might not be the color that the yarn actually turns. It's definitely a science experiment, and you're never wrong because it's playing with color and it's playing with yarn, and it's just not meant to be strict and the same for everyone. Okay, moving right along. Okay, kind of to like bring it all together, we really are hoping to dedicate more time to BQueen moving forward. Part of the process is we wanted to have more FaceTime with you guys. I love having my own business, and I love creating and trying to find different ways to market and different ways to communicate. And we really also strive for quality product and unique product. So it's me that you're talking to, or that's packaging your stuff or mailing you your things. I want to have that connection with you. In honor of starting our YouTube channel and this being our first video, we're going to host a giveaway. So this is going to be kind of a new thing. Hopefully it works. If you followed us on Instagram, you know that we've done these many times, but for YouTube, this is just for YouTube. I need you to subscribe, and I don't know where that button is. The pros point to it. Maybe it's over here, but if you click subscribe, then you'll be entered into our giveaway. And the giveaway is going to be either your choice of a die box or a crochet hook, and I'll let you choose the features of both. Hit subscribe, and then you'll automatically be entered. I will choose one winner on December 16th. I'll announce the winner by contacting the winner on December 16th. So hopefully I can actually email you through YouTube. No, I don't know. But I'll contact the winner somehow. And I have to go clean my house. So I'm going to go. And if you have any other questions, leave a comment. Email me, BQueenCollection@gmail.com. Follow us on Instagram. We do a lot of stuff on Instagram. Our Instagram handle is, can you guess? BQueen Collection. And of course our website, BQueenCollection.com. Thanks for watching, and hope you guys have a great week, and stay tuned for our next video, and I have no idea when that's going to be.